If you are a financial advisor or life insurance agent and you're looking for a way to find cost affordable leads, absolutely free leads that you can use for cold email and telemarketing, then you're going to want to stick around for this week's episode of the Digital Advisor Weekly. All right, welcome. My name is Rob Souza. I'm the founder of Financial Advisor or Advisor Marketing Hub for short, AMH. And we are coming to you live on multiple platforms here, including webinars, to help you, the financial advisor or life insurance agent, figure out how to maximize your marketing strategies to grow your business and increase sales in 2024. So if you'd like to learn more, you can go to advisormarketinghub.com or just stick around for free advice that's going to help you increase your return on investment for marketing. And today is especially valuable because you're going to get a strategy that costs you absolutely nothing. So let's jump right in. How do we find quality leads using ChatGPT, the latest innovative technology that is absolutely revolutionizing our business and creating equal opportunity for every advisor, no matter what your budgeting level is? It just takes a little bit of extra work. So, how do we do this? We're going to jump right in. One thing that I do want to mention, there are plenty of other tools out there that you can use, including purchasing lists through Zoom Info, Seamless, and other organizations like that. But remember that the new SpamCam laws are trying to restrict all of the bulk email and telemarketing to business leads, and a lot of us in this industry are reaching out to individuals, individual investors, individual families, and so there happens to be a really big gaping hole for the ability to reach email lists of individual emails. That is, would be at gmail.com or at yahoo.com. Those are individual emails. Business to business would be a at domain.com to an at domain.com, from company to company, business to business. Those lists can be purchased fairly affordably. They're anywhere from 1 to 3 cents per lead. You can do the math on that. Or if you want to do individual one-to-one business to personal email address, this is the only alternative that I've discovered in 2024 that will help you get around the restrictions that the internet service providers have put in place. So, yes, it's going to be the quantity is going to be less, but the quality is going to be higher, and you're going to want to do this on an individual basis. And if you send it out, you're going to want to do it in some sort of drip mode, so it appears to the internet service providers that you're doing one-to-one email. I would avoid all of the traditional newsletter images, banners, links, professional signatures, and just really make it as personal of a one-to-one message with as much custom value or hello Rob, I noticed that you're a teacher in Southern California, and I'm reaching out to you because you are in the education industry. If you customize every single individual email, and you can do that through automation, you can create very, very powerful marketing campaigns using individual emails. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. They're better quality, they're completely free, and it's the best return for your money because it's free, but also the best return for your time. Now, if you don't have time, then your alternative is I would encourage you to take advantage of what Better Automate and Advisor Marketing Hub specializes in, and that's partnering with virtual assistants around the world that you can hire at an affordable rate, to much more affordable than purchasing large lead lists, and they can personalize your emails for you. If that's something that you're interested in, we will let you know at the end of this video how you can reach out to me and get more information about that. Okay, so let's look at how do we leverage automation and combine it with artificial intelligence and virtual assistants. I should have added that here to this slide. But how do we leverage it? Well, we're going to, and we've done the research for you in our weekly coaching sessions. We release all the research that we do. We have a team of dozens and dozens of marketing professionals that are doing research every single day and accumulating the latest, most relevant tips, secrets, and strategies to help you maximize your marketing with the most cost efficient strategies possible. So join us each week, 8 a.m. on Wednesdays, the digitaladvisorweekly.com, and you can join us weekly for those free tips and strategies. All right, so what we're going to be talking about today is a unique strategy for business to customer cold email. Cold email just means that you're grabbing contact information and reaching out to somebody that has not given you expressed permission to solicit to them. So it's really important that when you get this free list of contacts, you're going to have to send an email that introduces yourself. You have to avoid all solicitation. Offer them something of value. Acknowledge what you have in common, how you can help them, and it must be absolutely complimentary with no catch. So there can't be an upsell, there can't be a catch. It needs to be, hey, we're just reaching out to see if I can be of value to you. And if you do that, you'll be following all of the cold email strategies, and just make sure that you're making these emails as individual as possible. And you can do that through automation and AI and using a virtual assistant. Okay, so we've talked about business to business versus business to customer. Really important for you to understand that, because you do not want to get flagged as spam or to have your domain or IP address on a blacklist to prevent you from sending emails to leads and, more importantly, your customers and clients. I encourage you to have two different emails. One email you use for your customers and clients, and a secondary email address or domain that you use for cold email, just in case somebody reports you as spam, and we can help you with that process to unravel that and unblacklist you within a matter of 12 hours and get you back on sending out your bulk emails, or we can alternate to another domain for you. Something that is very common since February 1st of 2024 with all the new spam laws, the new algorithms that come out by Google and Yahoo. Cold email's been one of the biggest challenges for marketing in 2024. So if you're having any issues whatsoever, again, reach out to us at advisormarketinghub.com. We'd be happy to help you resolve any of those issues. Okay, so how does business to business or business to client or customer, individual client, Um, and I've gone over that already, and I just want to make sure that you clearly understand that in the United States, it is allowed to send bulk emails. So that's multiple emails. The same email to multiple people can only be done from a business domain to a business domain, but not from a business domain to individual email addresses. So that would be like an at Gmail, all the free emails, MSN, Yahoo, all the other ones that are out there today. That you have to send them out individually. There's a way to automate that process in what's called a drip mode or scheduling, and then using custom values. There's a process for that. I'd be happy to, and we'll list it in the notes below, or we'll put it in the comments, the best practices for how to do that to make sure that you avoid being flagged. Now, when we look at costs, I already mentioned to you it's anywhere from 1 to 3 cents per lead when you're purchasing lists of business to business, but it's very hard to reach the clientele list that you're looking for if you're looking for wealthy individuals who may not be business owners, but individuals and individual families. You're going to have to reach outside of a business list because they may not be associated with a particular business, and you're going to have to try and reach out and find lists of individual people, and that's where you're going to have to do business to customer or B2C. And that's what we're talking about today. We're going to show you a strategy here coming up really quickly on how to revolutionize the process of harvesting or scraping those leads from using AI and a regular Google search. So the purpose of today's video, really simple. It is to completely provide you free lead scraping strategies that can help you add continual people to your, or leads to your sales funnel, so that you can continue to keep the numbers high enough at the top of the sales funnel to drive all the way down to scheduling appointments at the bottom of the funnel. And the challenge in our industry is keeping enough people at the top of the funnel going in so that we produce a consistent, ongoing, and reliable source of appointments at which you have the opportunity to turn into profitable sales. These are completely unique lead lists because you can control the Google search. So they're not purchased lists that are sold to multiple people. Often when you'll buy from like Zoom info, you multiple people have purchased those lists, and you don't know how many competitors have purchased the exact same list within your target market. You don't know how many other emails they're receiving from your competition. The lists that you're going to get today are going to be completely unique based on your search criteria. And then these are the highest return on time or money investment. Why? Because they're free. Okay, so we're going to give you the quick. Here, this is the quick instructions. You want a copy of these instructions? Then I encourage you to reach out to me. You can schedule an appointment, schedule15minutes.com, request these instructions, or hopefully we'll be able to post these in the comments or descriptions below. But this is, I have this like wallpapered on my computer, one of my computer screens, because I use this all the time when I am looking for contact information to reach out to individuals. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into using those instructions and give you a demo. And let's stay on the instructions, but what I'm going to do here, let's see, we're going to do a, here we go. A screen share. There we go. We got it. Almost there. All right. Go live. We always have these challenges because we don't get the liberty of being able to edit these because we're live, but that is okay because you're getting the most relevant data possible. Okay, so we've got full screen here. We're sharing now, and we're going to jump in to these instructions. And I may toggle back and forth so you can see the instructions. and I may be able to bring those instructions up. We will see. But first, it's going to be doing a query. So I am going to go back to those instructions. Let's see if I can go back one screen. And this will be the only time that I'm going to do this. Okay. Here we go. Let's go back. All right, so I can't get to the instructions, but I'm going to share them down below. There's 9 steps to the instructions, and I'm going to share them below in the comments and the descriptions, but I'm going to walk through them with you, and we'll start with direction number 1. In fact, I can bring these up in a notepad so that you guys can see them, and that will make it much easier. Here they are. So we'll take this notepad, we'll put this on the screen. Here we go. Okay. So there are instructions, top right corner of the screen. I know it may be hard to see. Well, it looks like it's not showing. Let's do, if we do full screen. Wow, we're really struggling to get the screen share so that you guys can see all of it. We want to make sure that you can. We're going to try a screen share again and see if we can get this running, screen share, and we are going to do, okay, we're going to share an entire, let's see, there we go, we got it. Is that right? Thank you guys for being patient. This is what happens in live. All right, let's see if, nope, we still didn't get it, but that is okay. We will go full screen and move right ahead. We have the instructions. I promise I will share them with you in the notes below. We'll do a screenshot and make sure that they are in the comments. It's 9 steps. Step 1 is go to Google and put in your niche in the search bar. Okay, so here, let's just say that I'm looking for veterans. Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to look for people who have whatever their niche is built into their personal email address, which is very common for people to do. So people of faith will include something along the lines of faith, God, belief, and so you can kind of play around with phrases. Now, in particular, I happen to be a military veteran, so I'm just using this as a particular example. And I could do any email address that has the word veteran in it at gmail.com, and then I'm going to run a query on that. Now, when I run that query, it's really important that you put it in quotes and then scroll down and get as many results as you possibly can. And I'm going to go all the way. I've already hit more results, and I can continue to hit more results, scroll down, more results. I can keep doing this as long as I possibly want to, but for today's video, I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to do Control All, which is going to select everything on this page. That's step number 2. Then I'm going to do Control C for copy. That is step 3. I'm going to go over to ChatGPT, start a new search. If you have web access, make sure you turn it off because we already did a web search. We don't need to do another one. I'm going to copy and paste everything that was in that particular search. Let it load. It's going to take a minute here. But then I'm going to go over to my other directions here. And let's see. And I'm going to grab step 4, format this data into a CSV file with company, phone, and email. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to put that into ChatGPT. I'm going to paste it. I'm going to go ahead and ask ChatGPT to reformat this for me. And boom, here we go. There is a CSV format with available phone numbers and email addresses of individuals from that search. Now, again, I could continue in that search to hit more results and scroll down and do more results, and I could expand this list as large as I want to. I could change this. So I also could do, well, let me finish here real quick. Here, if I want to take this, and of course I can highlight this and then send it into a CSV file. Sometimes ChatGPT will give you a code like this here. So it may format it as a code. All you have to do then is copy the code, and then you save it, you put it in a notepad. So everybody has Notepad. Do a little search on your computer for Notepad. Paste it in a Notepad. Save it as a file on your computer. And then you can go to Google Docs, create a Google spreadsheet, and file, import, and you're simply going to do an upload from the notepad that you just saved with all the data from ChatGPT. You're going to hit open, and you're going to see that it's going to import the data from ChatGPT and format it into a CSV file. Now, you can see I've done this in less than 5 minutes, and I have 13 free leads in less than 5 minutes, and then you can repeat this process over and over and over again. And as we do that, you can change the different vernacular, the different terms. Now, I happen to be a U.S. Army veteran, so I could put U.S. Army, and then I could run the query again. And again, I'm going to go down to the bottom. You can see already more results, more results. Okay, that's good enough for right now. And today I could continue if I wanted to. Control all. Control, well, that's Control A. Control C is copy. Go to ChatGPT, a new query, paste all the data in, go ahead, hit return. I'm going to once again paste the instructions, format this data into CSV with company, phone, email, and website. So you can see I'm going to add that prompt. Again, I will post these directions for you. And then go ahead and hit enter. And ChatGPT is once again, now this particular time it's giving me the code. And I only got 3 results. That's fine. You're going to have to play around with the queries, and you'll get certain queries that will work better than others. U.S. Army is probably one that's limited because it's owned by the U.S. government. But then I could copy this code. I could put it into a notepad, save it as a file, open a document, and I could import data into a spreadsheet. Let's do one last query. Let's do, let's just say pastor, okay? So if your demographic is pastors, we could do a search query. If that's something they happen to put in their personal email address, again, you can do different faith terms if that's your particular target market. I'm going to just add a couple here. More results. Again, if I had more time, I'd go on, but I'm going to do a control all, control copy. This will be the last time we do this. ChatGPT, new search. I'm going to paste it all in. It's putting all the data in. And again, last time, as an example, I'm going to format this into a CSV file with contact info, and I list it. I'm going to go back to ChatGPT. I'm going to paste that in. and go ahead. It's going to run it, and hopefully this is going to format it. There we go. So it's putting the code out there for me, and it's creating a list. This one happens to be uh, a lot more. You can see it's going to continue and continue here as it searches through the list, depending on how many pages. I copy the code, put it into a notepad, save it as a CSV file, open a Google spreadsheet, import the data, and again, you have a lead list. This could be done over and over again. In the last 7 minutes, I've done over 40 leads in 3 different niches, and I haven't been careful about it. But you can see for a little bit of time the value that you can get. You also can put company names in. If you're looking for a particular company.com, it will also do that as well. So, and I know that's more business to business, but if you're looking to avoid the price of paying for leads, you very easily could come up here and in your search term, you could put, get rid of pass-through, and you could put at, and then you could put a company name.com and repeat the same process, and you could get everybody from that company at absolutely no cost by using the exact same process. This has been revolutionary for me. Super excited. I have dozens of advisors that have adopted this process and are having tremendous success. But this only has been recently used in the last 60 days because of the new spam cam laws. And so somebody got really creative with artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, and using this methodology to kind of bypass having to pay for expensive leads. And if you have somebody to help you go through the process, it can be a true gold mine for you. So I'm super excited about it. I hope this benefits you guys as well. And for those of you who are on today's live call, I want to encourage you that if you comment during the live episode, just comment on any platform that you're on. Doesn't matter what, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, whatever platform that you're on. Just put with your name 1,000 in quotes in the comment section, and I will personally make sure that you get 1,000 free leads. Whether we do it through this process or whether we do it through one of our software scraping tools, Apollo, Seamless, info.ai, we will make sure, no, zoom.info. We will make sure that you get 1,000 free leads, but you got to make sure that it's during the live broadcast that you put 1,000. If you're watching this on replay, we're not going to leave you out. You can go ahead and put in 500. We'll see who commented during live and who commented afterwards. Otherwise, you can go to www.schedule15minutes.com, and then you can request 500 free leads, and we'll make sure that you get that as well if you're watching this on replay. Okay, so again, if you have any questions, you need to learn more, you want the prompts, you missed anything, or you want the 500 leads and you're watching this in replay, go to schedule15minutes.com. We'll help you be able to do that. All of the resources that we are teaching today are absolutely free. We encourage you to join us each week for all of these free resources. We're never upselling you. We're trying to help invest into the future of the success of your business. And you can follow us by going to digitaladvisorweekly.com, subscribing and getting notifications for the weekly topics so you can decide whether you want to join us or not based on that week's particular topic. Go to digitaladvisorweekly.com. We'll let you know 24 hours in advance what we'll be talking about. All of them will be absolutely free marketing strategies to help you up your game and increase your profits to grow your business in the financial advisory space. So again, each Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific. DigitalAdvisorWeekly.com. We'll see you next week.